I know what you're thinking. You piece of trash, idiot scumbag. The Far Cry villains are always the best part of the game. You can't tell me you like the heroes, right? Citra, Buck who likes to Nick Rye? You were gonna sit here and tell me the villains are the problem? Well, you're actually right. I'm not gonna do that. The three villains I'm really gonna focus on in this video are Voss, Pagan Men, and Joseph Seed. Three villains who I really enjoy. I'm also gonna talk about the twins, I forgot their names. But when I was playing Far Cry New Dawn, I ain't gonna lie, I kinda got nervous. And the fear I have is that a lot of the problems I have with this series are gonna carry on into Far Cry 6, and even beyond that. All of these problems, I believe, we can blame on one man. It's Voss. Listen, guys, I'm not stupid. You're not stupid. I'm not gonna attack Voss's character because I absolutely love him. As far as video game villains go, he is one of my all-time favorites, and he's definitely on my Mount Rushmore of video game villains, along with Handsome Jack GLaDOS and, I don't know, a few others I can't name at the moment. Get off my back. I don't think I'm in the minority when I say that Voss is one of the best parts of Far Cry 3, and once he exits, again, I ain't gonna lie, it kind of goes downhill. While everyone loves Voss, I think people loved him just a smidge too much. When Far Cry 4 came out, the game said, okay, gamers like when villains sit them down for creepy monologues, so let's do that again. And that is exactly what Pagan Men did. I'm not the biggest Pagan Men fan, if I'm being honest, but I still enjoy him. However, when you play that game, you cannot deny the style of it feels very similar to Voss. Mess around the world for a bit, and then someone bonks you on the head, villain's monologue, and then you escape, rinse, and repeat. Far Cry 4, though, I was still a child when I played it, right? I was still learning my ABCs, but then we get Far Cry 5, and if you've seen my analysis of it, you'll know that I think it's a pretty good game. However, the villain monologue dynamic is super annoying here. Basically to say, all right, hey, go mess around, do what you want, blow up some silos and stuff like that. And then when the Seed siblings are ready for you, they will literally come and get you. The formula is just so tired, and I feel like they're only doing it because people, myself included, really like those Voss monologues. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy Joseph and his siblings, but it's so obvious what they're doing, and I'm just kind of tired of it. So then in Far Cry New Dawn, when we get villains I don't really like,
before you showed up.
Please just let me go. I don't want to do this. Stop monologuing. I'm a Far Cry fan, okay? But where the hell are the protagonists? It is amazing to me that we can get some of the most interesting and well-written villains in gaming, basically without miss, but then we can't seem to get an interesting protagonist or just ally character to save our lives. I dare you people, literally, try to think of any ally character in a Far Cry game. It is impossible. Maybe I'll give you Herc, but that's only because he's in like every game. But Riley Brody? Who's that? Badra? Who the f*** is Badra? Yes, okay, I know Nick Rye, but who the hell's Wheaty? What kind of name is that? Is he a cereal? These three characters are the characters you have to save in Far Cry 5, but I cannot tell you their names. I kinda like them. I mean, at least this guy, but I only call him Mustache Marshall. It feels so much like these games are written around the villains, and don't get me wrong, I love villains. It's like the main thing I do on this channel, but you can't put all your eggs in one basket while all the supporting characters are left kinda dull. Imagine if we got some ally characters who are just as interesting and well written as the villains. Far Cry would be unstoppable. It would be the Popeye spicy chicken sandwich of video game storytelling. Everyone loves the villains, but give me some cool supporting characters. I know you guys can do it. So as I've said, nobody likes the whole just fart around until the villain's ready to monologue thing. I like the villain monologues, but we need a better way to incorporate them. As long as I can remember, Far Cry games have had this fetish for kidnapping the main character, and my people, we need something new. Think of the best villain characters in gaming, right? And you see that there are other ways to have them interact with the character outside of kidnapping. I actually think Far Cry 5 did this decently well. I know I was just roasting the game earlier, but they did it decently well with Faith when she'd pop up and like talk shit and be like, oh, the Bliss, my name's Faith. But let me see that on a wider scale. When you think of Bowser, he never drugs Mario and then gives him this big epic speech about what it means to be a man. Because you don't need that. Again, the writers got some skill because I enjoy the villains. They're well written. But just give me something new. Give me some new interactions that feel fresh. Something I haven't seen in a game before. When I saw that my boy, Giancarlo Esposito, was going to be playing the villain in Far Cry 6, I did what everyone did. Hell Hell yeah, Giancarlo, best villain of all time. Put him in everything, make him the villain for just everything in life, inject him into my soul. But by this point, you should know I don't lie. And honestly, I'm just crossing my fingers for some changes in Far Cry 6. Not the whole awesome villain angle, because I love that, but I think it's time the formula changes for how these villains are handled. The format we got with Voss is really cool, but we've seen it a lot, but I'm sure there are also some others out there who want to see something new in the franchise. I'm not saying Far Cry is a static franchise, because they have made some changes in the last games that I really enjoy. I just hope I don't get tired of Giancarlo's villain and it doesn't play out exactly like I think it might. Regardless, I'm excited for the game and I still really enjoyed the last 3 games. Far Cry 6, make me proud. Do some more tight shit like Jacob's region. My question for you guys would be, am I wrong? Like, is this formula, does it need to change, or is it perfect the way it is? Are you hyped for Far Cry 6? Are you tired of the franchise? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, first of all. It means a lot. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.